Hi.
I've met you before.
Yes, we have met before.
Entrepreneurs and Fuego, another edition. we're interviewing. See, I'm almost up right now because I've got like 1,000 questions right now that are coming back to me.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
No. And interviewing and documenting the journey of amazing entrepreneurs like Nicole Mueller, Funnel Cake, social media
Marketing.
Social media architecting.
Yeah.
Architecting.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that I'm saying that word fine.
You are.
Latin, I got accents and things, and I forget words and everything else. How you doing, Nicole?
I'm all right. How are you?
Let me tell you something.
Uh-oh.
No, let me tell you something.
Okay.
And I wanted to, in all honesty, we met maybe it was about a year and a half, maybe about a year and 9 months ago. And I grilled you with like a million questions about social media marketing because I'm a skeptic. I mean, I like social media marketing like anybody else. But if you don't know what you're doing, or if you can't measure the direct impact that social media marketing has onto your business, then you're just wasting your time. And I remember, man, I mean, I met you and I feel bad now because I think I grilled you for 30 minutes and all these tough questions. And I respect the fact that you answer every single question, not just to answer, but you had the right answers.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Tell the world what you do.
So we do social media marketing for small businesses, and we help small businesses who aren't ready for an agency or who can't afford an agency. And we explain to them how to grow a community and how to grow a brand within their community and have those as advocates for themselves. And so you don't really need those marketing dollars when you have advocates doing all that work for you.
Explain that dynamic when you have advocates doing it for you.
Sure. So technical terms is called influence marketing, right?
Okay.
And so it's exactly what it sounds like. I'm trying to influence you for you to tell other people about my company in a good way. So therefore, I only have to influence one person to get you to influence multiple other people. So it's a multiplier effect.
Sure.
So now I'm only spending a small part of my resources to reach a large number of people.
Give an example. How will that work, for instance?
Okay, so let's say I put out a tweet today about entrepreneurs in Fuego.
Okay.
Right? And my tweet goes out to my network. And let's say then my business partner picks up on that tweet and that also goes out to her network. And I have about 100 followers right now. She has about 500 followers. She's more active on Twitter than I am. And so now instead of me reaching one person on a one-to-one conversation, now I've reached my 100 followers plus her 500 followers, so it's 600 people. And if I paid for that, I'd only pay it for one time. So it's a one-to-one relationship instead of paying for a 1 to 600 relationship.
And that is absolutely genius because that and it is because the multiplying power that type of relationship, that type of dynamic has, I think it's being ignored by a large segment of entrepreneurs, don't you think?
I don't know if it's being ignored as much as they're not quite sure how to get in the game. Right. So I think it's being underutilized. I think people see social media as this huge thing and oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing and I have to have Instagram and Pinterest, and you don't. Let's start on one community, right? One platform. Let's just start on Facebook. And you don't have to have crazy measurements and algorithms. Let's just see how many people you can get to follow you, right? So maybe you get one person to follow you. That's great. That's better than zero.
Right.
But let's say you do a couple posts about a blog, or you do a couple posts on an industry article, and then you pepper in a little bit about what you do and yourself. And I bet you by the end of the week, you have 10 followers. But I bet you those 10 followers have told somebody else about your business.
What I have found that has worked tremendously, not only for my business, but also for the people that I have met through Entrepreneurs in Fuego, through the Office Pilot and so forth, is the fact that, look, from here, this interview will go out to tens of thousands of people. And if we're friends on Facebook, and if I catch your post, I am going to comment on that post by posting your video.
Right.
I'm not going to be talking about myself. I'm going to be talking about you.
Right.
How great you are. Because you are. I mean, because you get it. If you got to Entrepreneurs in Fuego, you have something that we all get. And that something is the fact that we are a community of entrepreneurs that want to promote ourselves and want to promote others.
Right.
And I think that by promoting others, you can't not be promoting yourself.
Exactly. No, that's.
And I think that is the power of what you do.
And you've nailed it. Like by promoting me, you're promoting yourself, and we show each other in a good light.
Right.
Right. And the power of social media is that you can go and you can target exactly those people that you want to reach. So let's say you and I do our interview together. You and I both posted on our Facebooks. Well, I can now pay to have that targeted just to people just like you and I. I don't have to pay to have it everywhere. And for people who don't care, I get to pay just to send it to the people who actually care.
I remember I asked about your background, and you have a college degree. I think you have an MBA as well.
I do, from Thunderbird, yes.
From Thunderbird University. See, I remember. This is going back a long time ago. I mean, I'm getting a little bit older, but not that, still remembering things. How does your background, how does your education help you in what you do now?
So I would have to say, just in general, my MBA, for me personally, has changed my life.
Yeah.
It's made me more aware of the different aspects of business and how marketing fits into sales and how that fits into your budget and how that fits into everything that you do. Especially as an entrepreneur, you are the jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So it's important that you do everything. And so I'm kind of more the business side of the house, whereas my business partner, she's the social media guru. She's the one that's out there. She's the one that creates a lot of the content. And I keep a lot of the business running, and I know how to logistically make all that work. And so I think we're a great partnership. And it's really helped our business grow. We've been in business for about a year now.
Yep.
And so using what I learned at Thunderbird has really taken shape within creating this company and making it grow and learning how to do all the aspects of everything.
I guess what I was going is that I can see with the general education from an MBA point of view and what you have really to help you kind of broaden your business skills and so forth. But as far as the social media school, there really isn't anything like that. I mean, that you have to have learned this on your own, trial and error, and try to figure it out on your own.
Yeah, there isn't a social media school, and that's the majority. Like, that's our platform, right? It's like, we're a social media education platform. We're going to empower you to do that. And my background in marketing has really helped us accelerate into that, because what we see is we go to networking events, right? And that's how I met you. And people say to me, can you please just do this for me? And they're like, but I can't pay you, right? And it's like the problem that every small business has. They don't have the time or the resources, and they're good at what they do. They're not necessarily good at marketing what they do.
Is it though at some point that we have to figure out that by paying somebody to help us with our social media marketing, that it's just not an afterthought. It's not something that we just, I can do myself. And yeah, you can post pictures of your food and your dog and your cat and everything else.
Right.
No offense, Taylor, of the cat thing, but she's got a cat and she sends pictures all the time, but that's cute.
People love cats.
Oh God, what is it? Anyway,
Yeah.
Don't get me started. But at some point we have to realize this is a prime component as technology continues to change and to transform the way that we market and advertise ourselves, that this is a prime component where we have to at some point break down and say, maybe I have to pay $100 or $150 or $300 or $1,000 or $2,000, whatever it is,
Right.
to get the return that we desire.
Right. And that's part of what we do, is we help you measure to make sure that you are getting a return on what you do. So right now we have what we call challenges, and so we've set them up as like essentially like a gym. Right?
All right.
So you have a gym membership, you do a 31-day challenge.
Yeah.
Well, with us, you do a 31-day social media challenge. And so we tell you at the beginning essentially what you weigh, right? And at the end of the 31 days, we tell you what your new weight is.
Gotcha.
And then you say, I spent X amount of money, so this is my return that I got, and therefore I built my community. I have my advocates, they're advocating for me.
Let me tell you something. You're one of the smartest, and I don't say this gratuitously to make you feel good, but you're one of the smartest social media people that I know that gets it, that can get things done and gets results. And I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked you about 9 months ago.
Okay.
Is about how do we measure the success of a social media campaign? And don't answer me that, we got you 1,000 more likes. I don't want likes. I tell people I don't want likes. I want clients.
Right.
I don't want friends.
Right.
I got a lot of friends. I want clients.
Yep. And
How do you measure the success of your campaigns?
Sure. And the way the marketing is right now, and I'm going to back up just a little bit, is that you're probably going to have several pieces to your marketing, right? You're going to have a poster. You're going to have maybe a commercial. You're going to do an interview. You're going to have social media. And so let's say in the period that you ran a campaign or that you've done marketing, you're going to get 5 clients. right?
Yep.
So then you're going to take all the money that you spent and all the effort that you put in across all those pieces, and you can weight them or allocate them based on those audiences. And from that, you can develop an ROI. Now, if you're only on Facebook and you're only doing Facebook marketing, you can directly relate your ROI back to Facebook. But chances are you're doing more than one thing, right? And this has always been, this is not a you problem or a me problem. This is like industry-wide. But the thing with social media is that it's more trackable than any one of those other pieces. So you know exactly what you got from that piece.
She is the real deal, man. You are the, honestly, and like I said again, I don't want to patronize, but you're the real deal, and I appreciate that. And 9 months ago when I met you, I drilled you with even, just questions that were just coming like fusillade and stuff, but you get it. And it is that three-dimensional marketing is that, hey, I'm going to promote you because by promoting you, I'm going to promote myself in a very indirect fashion that I think works, and it should be really the way that we build our own communities.
Right. Yeah, it should be.
Nicole Mueller, man. You're my new best friend, and this is it. Say goodbye.
Bye.
With that, we're out.